Mabuhay!
We are
BGYO!
We are a 5-member boy group from the Philippines. Hi, I'm Jello. I'm the leader of BGYO, and before I joined BGYO, I used to compete in dancing locally and internationally.
Hi, I'm Nate. I've been dancing for almost 13 years and I compete internationally, locally, and I've been on Dance Kids World of Dance. I love music.
Yo guys, I'm Miki and I used to play basketball and I love watching anime and making songs.
Hi, I'm Akira, and before I joined BGYO, I used to act and do commercials before, and yeah.
Hi, I'm JL. I'm 20 years old. Before I joined here at BGYO, I used to compete at singing contests, and I started singing when I was a kid.
So our boss wanted us to have a strong sounding name. Our boss is Derek Lauren, and every letter in BGYO has a meaning. B stands for becoming the change. G stands for going further. Y stands for you and I, showing the world what it means to be O, originally Filipino.
For the ones who are getting to know us for the first time, I think I would describe our group as funny and energetic, and I would describe us as the people who are here by your side always, the ones who understand you and who are working hard just as you are.
So for us BGYO, we always aim for excellence in everything that we do, especially in our performances.
It felt like more than 1 year since our debut last year, and it's kind of exhausting, but we kept on pushing forward because there's a lot of people that supports us. They give us inspiration, especially our aces, our family and friends, the whole BGYO team, and we are happy to give our whole effort to them so we can bring back the efforts and love they're giving us. When you give me food, I'll be as quiet as possible, and I'll be like a calm river, and mostly I don't hear anything in my surrounding because I'm focusing on eating.
Oh,
Guys.
No.
Like you're intimate with
And
the food.
intimate with the food.
Well, for me, I think what people don't know about me is this is just recent.
Okay.
The only vegetable dish that I like is laing.
You don't eat like kangkong?
I saw you.
I saw you doing that. Me, what people don't know about me, most of them is that I'm scared of reptiles.
I like snakes.
Something that people don't know about me is that I played indoor soccer in my grade school days.
For me, what people don't know about me, you know that Aki, the sound of guitar when you're scratching,
Oh, yeah.
and
Scratch sound.
Chopping board.
and the fiber
Yeah, fiber.
clothes when you're scratching.
The Velcro,
He
the
hates
Velcro.
it.
I don't like that sound. The most active on social media, I think all of us. Because we love interacting with our aces on social media, and we love watching random videos like TikTok, YouTube. But sometimes Aki is not active. Like he's not posting pictures on
Or not
Instagram.
checking messages.
Or yeah, not checking messages. And
He's a ghost.
I'm a
yeah, I
ghost.
think all of us are active.
If ever-
How about you guys?
If ever some of us are not active in this social media platform, they're active in
In the
other
other platform.
apps.
Yes.
What's coming up for our group are more performances and songs, and actually we've been rehearsing a lot of new songs and new performances, so stay tuned guys.
Yes.
Hopefully for BGYO we get to reach more people around the world, not just in the Philippines, and get to win more awards.
Yes. I hope for BGYO we have a world tour.
Oh
Yes.
And hopefully in the future, we're gonna have our own businesses, our successful business, and a healthy life.
we find inspiration to our music maybe through our stories before, the challenges we've faced and the challenges that we've been through and past. And of course our aces, the support they're giving us, the love they're giving us, and they're one of our inspirations. Our family, the management, the whole team BGYO, the people who needs it, and of course, aces is the best.
Yes, and we could also be inspired by the stories of other people, so we could create something out of it.
We can be the voice for other people who can't share their voice. For us, I think we would like to collaborate with more local artists and international artists like Justin Bieber, BTS, and locally like Ben and Ben, Zach Tabudlo, and Arthur Neri.
For me, for BGYO to collaborate with an artist or a group, hopefully, maybe one time a P-pop group, another P-pop group, so we can unite and take the stage together. The artists I look up to are BTS because I think the way they came up out of their struggles and they worked through everything together, it really inspires me, and it's kind of like how we dealt with things. Like, it's very hard, but we got each other's backs and we lifted each other up.
Me, I look up to pop icons like Beyonce and Michael Jackson because of their talent and hard work.
For me, I really look up to Justin Bieber and Kanye West.
Me, I look up to Mr. Gary Valenciano because his passion on what he's doing is very, very high. So, yeah, he's our idol.
For me, I look up to BTS, Boys II Men, Justin Bieber, but locally I look up to Sir Gary Valenciano, Regine Velasquez, Michael Pangilinan.
My advice for you guys is to focus on your strength and always be open to learn new things. And always remember that greatness is always earned, never rewarded.
So if ever we need support, we lean on each other because first of all, we're a family. And of course, our friends, our aces, and most importantly, God and our family.
The way we cope with having zero to little performances outside with a live audience, it's not that different to the way we were brought up. The way we had our debut, it was in the middle of a pandemic and there was no audience there, so we've been used to it. And all of our training, there was not really coaches always in front of us. Sometimes it was on Zoom, and I guess we just made the most out of everything we had, and we poured our heart into whatever we could, and we took every opportunity we had. And just like one of our recent events, we got to travel to Dubai. So
Yep.
it was our first live audience, and yeah, we made the most out of that for sure. We really enjoyed it, and I hope we get to have more experiences like that with a giant audience all over the world.
Yes.
So since the pandemic started, we have been doing everything online, especially our training, our dance training, vocal training, and our meetings. They're all virtually done, and it changed our priorities as well because our main priority is our health. And right now, we are stuck inside this house for quarantine, so we don't get exposure from outside. Since there's a pandemic right now, we have been really cautious about our health.
One experience in my past that I wish I could have done differently is I could have listened to my mom more about taking singing lessons. So that when I got here, my first months of training or my first year of training wouldn't be so hard.
For me, if I can remove something from the past, I would not listen to myself that I can't sing. So I would just continue my singing, just like Nate, and be better every day.
For me, I think I should have studied more in my Chinese language in school, because even though I studied in Chinese, Filipino Chinese school for 13 years, I'm still not fluent in Mandarin.
I'm half Japanese, so like Miki, I should have studied Nihongo more before, so I can be fluent. And if ever there's a time that we can go to Japan, we can communicate to the Japanese people.
For me, I should have started dancing since when I was a kid, so I can be better.
Yes! We got you. We got you, man.